Welcome to Web Dev Basics Lesson 3, Styling with CSS, by LogicBloom. Hi there, welcome to Lesson 3 of LogicBloom's Beginner Web Dev series. Today, we're diving into CSS, the style language that adds color, fonts, layout, and personality to your web page. Here's what you'll need: a code editor like Visual Studio Code, your HTML file from Lesson 2, and a curious, creative mind. By the end of this lesson, you'll learn what CSS is, how it works, how to link it to your HTML, and how to write your first style rules. Up next, what are languages, elements, and attributes? In web dev, a language tells the browser what to do. HTML builds the page structure. CSS styles how it looks, from colors to layout. An HTML element is like a building block. A paragraph element, for example, uses the tag with content inside. HTML gives structure. CSS gives style. They work hand in hand. Attributes add extra information to your elements. For example, src tells where an image is from, and alt describes it. You'll also see style equals, used in inline CSS. Up next, basics of CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. It styles your page with colors, fonts, and layout. Think of HTML as a cake, and CSS as the frosting and sprinkles. A CSS rule tells the browser what to style, and how to style it. Let's look at the parts of a rule. The selector says what to style, like all H1 tags. Inside the curly braces, you write properties and values. For example, color, pink or text align, center. Selectors tell CSS which elements to style. Today, we'll learn tag selectors, which target HTML tags directly by name. Examples: P makes all paragraphs purple. H1 sets the font size. Body changes the background of the entire page. A CSS property tells the browser what to change. Each one uses a colon and a value, like color, red, to make your text red. Some popular properties are background color, font family, font size, and text align. These control how your site looks and feels. There are three main ways to use CSS. Let's start with inline CSS, written inside an HTML tag using the style attribute. Next is internal CSS, written inside a tag in the section of your HTML file. And finally, external CSS. This is best for real projects. You write CSS in a separate file, like styles.css, and link it to your HTML. To link your CSS file, add this in your HTML section. Make sure your CSS file is in the same folder as your HTML. Here's a cute way to remember: inline CSS is like a sticky note, internal is a note at the top, external is a neat, organized folder, the best choice. Let us apply what we learned. We'll try all 6 heading tags, use all 3 CSS methods, and experiment with 5 key properties. Some things you might see in my code: lang equals n helps with SEO and accessibility. Meta charset keeps text readable. And comments, like or asterisk CSS comment asterisk, help organize your work. Let's code together and test out everything we just learned.
だけ君に似てる気がして掴もうとして消えてゆく虚しい手が空を切る壊れた心抱きしめて君の愛が消えてゆく涙で染まるこの世界戻れない日々の先へ
Let's test your memory. Question 1. What does CSS stand for? Question 2. Which selector targets all tags? Pause the video and comment your answers. Question 3. How do you link an external CSS file? Bonus. Which of these is most like using external CSS? Pause and try it yourself. Here are the answers. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. The correct selector is just P, and to link a CSS file, the correct answer is external CSS is like a neat folder, clean and organized. Up next, homework. Homework time. Create a mini web page about your favorite dessert. Use text styles, headings, and try adding a pastel image or GIF. Tips. Use hex codes for pretty colors, explore Google Fonts, and preview with Live Server in VS Code. Now let's do the homework together. Follow along and pause anytime. You got this.
として消えてゆく虚しい手が空を切る壊れた心抱きしめて君の愛が消えてゆく涙で染まるこの世界戻れない日々の先へ
Next episode, we'll explore the box model and page layout. You did it, coder. Thanks so much for learning with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to LogicBloom. See you next time.